from Chardon, Marion L. Steele, and Rootstown compete on the Nordson Academic Challenge year number 55. Hi, everybody. Thank you so much for being with us as we continue to celebrate this 55th season of the Nordson Academic Challenge. I am your host, Rob Powers. The challenge of the show, the same as it's always been. 3 local high school teams compete for points by answering questions. We have math, science, history, a few other topics as well. So let's hear it one more time for today's teams. Chardon, Steele, and Rootstown. Let's take a look at our all-important leaderboard. Only 2 weeks left now before our final championship show. The challenge is on for these 3 teams to knock out one of these teams already in the top 3 spots. If any or all of this morning's teams can do that, then they would be back in 2 weeks for a chance at a share of $20,000 in grant money for their school from Nordson. Let's get it started. We do that with the lightning round. All 3 teams compete in this round. We award 20 points for a correct answer. We will subtract 20 points for an incorrect or no answer. Let's start every team off with 100 points. All set? We all love animals, including fictional ones, which is what this lightning round is all about. Fictional animals. Good? Here we go. This owl is the pet of Harry Potter. Steele.
Hedwig.
That is correct. Only his grin is left behind by this character in Alice in Wonderland. Steele.
Cheshire Cat.
That is correct. In the title of an Ibsen play, you find this wild fowl. Answer is duck. A rabbit named Thumper appears with this young deer in the movie version of Steele.
Bambi.
That is correct. This dog is the main character in The Call of the Wild. Answer is Buck. This tiger is a major figure in Life of Pi. Answer, Richard Parker. This red animal titles a short story by Steinbeck. Rootstown.
Red pony.
Pony is correct, yes. This pig is a leading character in Charlotte's Web. Chardon.
Wilbur.
That is correct. This animal menaced Little Red Riding Hood. Steele.
The Big Bad Wolf.
That is correct. And for our final question in this round, joining us this morning from the Animal Protective League, here's Judy Hunter and friend.
At the Cleveland Animal Protective League, we rescue hundreds of dogs each year. We then try to find them new homes where they will become as loyal and loving as what fictional dog who accompanied Dorothy to the Land of Oz?
Chardon.
Toto.
Toto is correct, and that's the end of that round. That was a quick one. We're off and running. We'll be back with more of the 55th season of the Nordson Academic Challenge right after this.
Nordson is honored to sponsor a program that celebrates academic excellence. We're a global industrial technology company with a long and proud history of giving back to the communities where we live and work. We donate 5% of our U.S. pre-tax profit to charity every year. Over the past 30 years, the Nordson Corporation Foundation has donated more than $100 million, and our employees have volunteered more than 100,000 hours. And now, we're pleased to support the legacy of Academic Challenge. Thank you all for watching, and the best of luck to all the participants.
Welcome back to season number 55 of the Nordson Academic Challenge. If you'd like more information about any of the schools that appear this season, scan that QR code you see on the upper right-hand corner of your screen with your phone. That code takes you to the news5cleveland.com academic challenge page, and we have links for all of this season's school websites right there. We move on now. It's time for our hot picks round. One at a time. I ask each team 8 questions. A correct response here is worth 20 points. There's no penalty for a wrong answer. Any team answering all 8 questions correctly will receive 25 bonus points. But before we get to the questions, let's meet our players. We start with Chardon's captain, Lillian. Congratulations on being captain. Tell us about yourself.
Thank you. I'm a varsity football cheerleader, and I'm an officer of the National Honor Society.
Good for you. Welcome this morning. Hi, Connor.
Hi. I'm a varsity cross-country and track runner, and I participate in Model UN and National Honor Society.
Welcome this morning. Glad to have you. Hi, Kayla.
Hi, I participate in academic decathlon, and I'm on the soccer team.
All 3 of you, we welcome you. Thanks for coming from Chardon. Happy to have you. Mark, you're the captain of Marion L. Steele. We got an open board. 1, 2, 3, or 4?
3.
3. Okay, here we go. Chardon, these are all yours. All set? Here we go. Thanks to computers, only 2 of the 300 scientists who run the Ice Cube Neutrino Observatory are needed to remain on site on what coldest continent?
Antarctica.
That is correct. During the Civil War, what African-American woman who had earlier been a conductor on the Underground Railroad led a raid that freed 750 slaves?
Harriet Tubman.
That is correct. According to Greek myth, after a flood wiped out most of mankind, the only two survivors recreated humanity by tossing what objects that can be igneous or sedimentary?
Rocks.
That is correct. Let's go to the monitor. Here's your science question. Which of these men, famous as the discoverer of oxygen, also discovered nitrous oxide?
Priestley.
That is correct. What royal dynasty included the three Russian czars who were named Alexander?
The Huns.
Romanov, the Romanov family. According to one expert, science fiction got its start with what horror story by Mary Shelley?
Frankenstein.
That is correct. Let's go back to the monitor. Here's your math question. Reduce this expression to its simplest form. Answer?
X plus 2.
X plus 2 or 2 plus X, correct. What 29th president found himself in hot water when the Teapot Dome scandal boiled over?
Herbert Hoover.
Warren G. Harding. Nice round, Chardon. Good job. Okie doke. That takes us to Marion L. Steele, all the way from Amherst. Mark, you're the captain. Congratulations on that. Tell us about yourself.
Thank you. I'm an Eagle Scout, and after high school, I plan on attending Ohio University to study political science.
Bobcats be lucky to have you, man. Good for you. Hi, Aiden.
Hi, Rob. I am on the soccer team, and I'm also the vice president of the student council.
Good for you. Good for you. Two good jobs to have. Mort, you're up.
I'm a varsity soccer player, and I participate in Student Council, Leo Club, and Link Crew.
Welcome here this morning. Glad to have you. For your question, Steele, we go to Courtney, the captain of Rootstown. We're down to envelope 1, 2, or 4.
1.
1. It is a big decision, Courtney. All right. Steele, these are all yours. All set? Here we go. Ancient Greek soldiers didn't have to trudge into Troy as they were carried there inside what hollow wooden gift?
The Trojan horse?
That is correct. Researchers in an Australian town named Humpty Doo are attempting to develop a disease-resistant strain of what long yellow tropical fruit?
The banana?
Correct. The issue of free soil dominated the 1856 presidential campaign, but in 1896, the big issue was free coinage of what metal whose symbol is AG?
Silver?
That is correct. Let's go to the monitor. Here's your science question. Which of these fabrics is not natural, but is a thread prepared by means of a chemical process?
Rayon?
That is correct. In 1997, a pilot dropped 3 wreaths over a remote Pacific island in memory of what pioneering woman pilot who had disappeared there 60 years prior?
Amelia Earhart?
That is correct. What 19th century French author not only took us from Earth to the moon, but also 20,000 leagues under the sea?
Verne.
That is correct. Back to the monitor. Here's your math question. Evaluate this expression, giving your answer as a positive integer. Answer?
13.
That is correct, and that was big. This is for the bonus points. The first Japanese envoy to the U.S. was welcomed to our shores by what 15th president?
Buchanan?
James Buchanan is correct for the bonus points. There you go. All righty. Our third team today comes to us from Rootstown. Courtney, you're the captain. Tell us about Courtney.
Hi, I'm captain of a color guard, and in the fall I'll be attending Ohio University.
Hey, Aiden? What's that? It was Mark. It was Mark? Mark's going there? Mark? Courtney, Mark. Anna, tell us about yourself.
I participate in Student Council, Quiz Bowl, the Rover Band programs, and the girls' golf team.
My goodness, busy, busy, busy. Hi, Kyle.
I'm going to Kent, and I'm going to be studying marine biology because I'm a big fisherman. That's what I like doing.
There you go. So am I. That's great news. Hey, for your questions, Rootstown, we come down to Lillian. Lillian, 2 or 4?
2.
2. All right. Rootstown, all yours. Got it? Here we go. So far, astronomers have spotted 95 moons circling what largest planet?
Jupiter.
That is correct. The failure of what crop led to a famine in Ireland and caused a large wave of Irish immigration to America in the 19th century?
Potato.
That is correct. If you'd been a follower of Walter the Penniless or Peter the Hermit, you'd have been part of what medieval religious military expedition to capture the Holy Land?
Crusades.
That is correct. Let's go to the monitor. Here is your science question. Glycerin, an important industrial chemical, is a byproduct in the manufacture of which of these?
Soap.
If Fight Club taught us anything, right? Yes. After observing a boiling tea kettle, what 18th century Scottish inventor developed and patented the steam engine? Answer?
Smith.
James Watt. James Watt. The old rock bands Shadowfax and Strider derived their names from characters in The Lord of the Rings by what author?
Tolkien.
That is correct. Back to the monitor. Here's your math question. Evaluate this expression, giving your answer as what integer? Answer?
129.
42. There are over 130 million people in what most populous African country whose most populous city is Lagos?
South Africa.
Nigeria is the answer there, but hey, good round, everybody. We're off and running. We'll be back with more academic excitement right after this. We are back, and we welcome today's judge from Cuyahoga Community College. It's program manager Andy Sikolich. Andy, his fourth time this season back with us. Great to have you again and again and again and again. And we welcome you back to the 55th season of the Nordson Academic Challenge. Before we start this round, let's take a look at the score so far. In third place right now, 220 points, Rootstown. 260 points, Chardon. Leading the way, Marion L. Steele with 365 points. But hold on. Time to go head-to-head once again. This is our picture-perfect round. Every correct answer here is worth 20 points, but for a wrong answer or no answer, we take away 20 points. This is for all three teams, so hands on the buzzers, eyes on the big monitor down front. All set? Here we go. Franklin Roosevelt wanted to pack the Supreme Court by enlarging it to what total of justices? 6 more than the current number of seats. Steele.
15.
That is correct. Due to the drooping angle of its blossom, this flower is named for what time? 1600 hours in military terminology. Rootstown.
4 p.m.
4 o'clock is correct. This is a detail of a 15th century painting of what biblical queen who paid a visit to King Solomon? Answer? The Queen of Sheba. Excluding 0. Solve for x, giving your answer as a positive integer. Chardon.
1.
1 is correct. On this flag of Laos, the white disc represents a full moon against what major river that marks part of the border between Laos and Thailand? Rootstown.
Cambodian.
The Mekong. The Mekong. This red square on this chart covers what non-metallic element used in insecticides and nuclear reactors. Its symbol is B. Steele.
Boron.
Boron is correct. Casual Fridays would not have been popular with what English king restored to the throne in 1660 at the end of the Commonwealth period? Answer is Charles II. The future is upon us with this issue of Cleveland Magazine, but the Terminal Tower on the cover looks back to Cleveland's past. Until 1964, it was the tallest building in North America, outside of which city the most populous in the U.S.? Steele.
New York.
New York City is correct. That's the end of that round. Again, we are rolling. Don't go anywhere. We're going to mix it up when we come back. Time to welcome the backbones of the programs from Chardon. Our advisor is Alan Herner. From Marion L. Steele, it's Leanne Durdak. And from Rootstown, Jody Kramer's here, and so is Naomi Rand. Thank you so much for being here. It's great to see all 4 of you yet again. For us, Time for us to mix it up. One at a time, I ask each team 6 questions. A correct response here worth 20 points, no penalty for a wrong answer. Any team answering all 6 questions correctly will receive 25 bonus points. Chardon, you're up. All set. Can you hear after all that screaming? You okay? All right, let's do this. This would be a dangerous job, so see if you can find here what term for a chamber of the heart that adjoins a ventricle. Answer?
Tori.
Oracle. Oracle is hiding right there. Okay. Someone who is very gloomy can best be described by which of these adjectives?
Morose.
That is correct. This is not correct. Eliminate one word to make this title of a Walt Whitman poem correct. What word goes?
Skirts.
That is correct. Keep Tim company by filling in the blanks here to name what small metric unit measuring about 4/10 of 1 inch.
Centimeter.
That is correct. These 3 military men were all born in Africa, but which one was the Carthaginian general who fought Rome in the First Punic War?
Hannibal.
That is correct. This was one orchestra conductor's unappreciative appraisal of singers in what highest female vocal range?
Soprano.
That is correct. Nice round, Chardon. There we go. All right. Steele, your turn. Ready to roll? Here we go. Watch this sentence, and you can find hidden within it what halogen element constituent of table salt.
Chlorine.
Chlorine is correct. If you gave a very forceful argument for something, your words could best be described by which of these adjectives?
Emphatic.
That is correct. You can catch 20 points if you eliminate one word here to make this Joseph Heller title correct. What word doesn't belong?
Footballs.
That is correct. The letter N begins and ends the name of what element which makes up most of the air we breathe?
Nitrogen.
That is correct. If you traveled south from the North Pole, which of these landscapes would you first encounter?
Tundra.
That is correct, and that was big. This is for the bonus points. Writer John Knowles gave this meaty description to what Appalachian state whose capital is Charleston?
West Virginia.
West Virginia is correct for the bonus points. Okie doke. Rootstown, you are up. All set? Here we go. You won't cry if you can find here the name of what German chemist who invented and named the common laboratory burner?
Bunsen.
Bunsen is correct. Which of these adjectives best describes someone who is phlegmatic?
Mean-spirited.
Sluggish. Sluggish. What one word would you eliminate here to name a classic novel by Robert Louis Stevenson?
Resort.
That is correct. Whether you're a sophomore or a senior, fill in the blanks here to name the tube that goes from your pharynx to your stomach.
Esophagus.
That is correct. If you wanted something badly enough to give your eye teeth for it, you would be offering to give up which of these, also known as eye teeth?
Wisdom teeth.
The canines, the canines. This is part of what ancient oath still taken by doctors when they graduate from medical school? Answer?
The oath of goodwill.
Sounds good to me, but it's wrong. It's the Hippocratic Oath. I like the answer, though. Nice job. Good round, all 3 teams. All righty. That's the end of that round. We'll be back with our final and deciding grab bag round. It's coming up after this. All right, here we go. Welcome back to the big show. Let's check the scores. Third place right now, Rootstown, 280 points. Second place, Chardon, 380 points. Leading the way, Steele with 570. But hold on, anything can happen. This is our grab bag round. This will determine the winner. This is another free-for-all. Correct answers, 30 points. A team will lose 30 points, though, for a wrong or no answer. Again, this is for all 3 teams. Hands on the buzzer, eyes on the monitor when we need it. Set. Here we go. In 2013, President Obama awarded a posthumous Medal of Freedom to what woman, the first American female astronaut to go into space? Steele.
Sally Ride.
Sally Ride is correct. Choice. Is 1 coulomb per second equal to 1 volt, ampere, or ohm? Steele.
Ampere.
That is correct. According to the Bible, Noah's Ark came to rest on what mountain in Asia Minor? Answer? is Ararat. A nutmeg appears on the flag of what G-initialed Caribbean island country, Steele?
Grenada.
That is correct. African-American architect Julian Abel designed many of the buildings of what North Carolina University, home to the Blue Devils? Steele.
Duke.
That is correct. Although some think that the number 13 is unlucky, there are 13 letters in what Latin phrase that appears on the Great Seal of the United States? Steele.
E pluribus unum.
That is correct. Not all historical sources are written, as evidenced by what extraordinary tapestry that depicts the Battle of Hastings? Answer is the Bayeux Tapestry. This delicious comment was made by sports writer Ring Lardner about what 27th president, who later became Chief Justice of the Supreme Court? Steele.
Taft.
That is correct. What is the arithmetic mean of 15 and 21? That's our buzzer. The answer, by the way, was 18. We go to the scoreboard right now. In third place this morning with 280 points, the team from Rootstown. In second place with 380 points, the team from Chardon. And leading the way and winning today's academic challenge with 750 points, Marion L. Steele. Be sure to check out next week's show. We've got teams from Archbishop Hoban, Buckeye, and Keystone playing in our last regular season game before we crown the champions of the 55th season of the Nordson Academic Challenge in our championship finale. I'm Rob Powers. We'll see you right back here next Saturday morning. Thanks for watching this one.